Now, it's not every day that I can do a full long video where I go into great detail about stuff. Sometimes it's just a quick 5-minute job. Now, I've been out in my laser cutter cutting bits and pieces, and I thought I'd show you this little project. Now, this little meter used to live in my wallet for some years, and it used to be black on the front. I never used it. I decided recently to actually set this up with a couple of magnets. I've actually learnt to solder 2 magnets, by the way, and I stuck a diode in here, so I can't reverse polarize it. And this has an adjustment, so I left a hole in here so I can compensate for the volt drop. The idea with this thing is we slap on a couple of connectors and we have a portable voltmeter. If I do something stupid like reverse polarize it, it doesn't kill anything, it just doesn't work. So I have a portable multimeter of sorts, or at least with a very basic thing. Can't do continuity just yet, but I could work that into a separate tool, but I needed this to be as compact as possible. And the magnet idea, I finally discovered that I could actually solder to magnets, and I have a big stack of them, so I thought, why not? It does reduce their capacity a little bit. It helps if you solder them while they're attached to a heatsink. And these first joins are a little bit messy. The glue job's a little bit messy, but this is just a little tiny field thing I can shove in my shoulder bag and just have on me all the time as an everyday carry. I'm going to have to sand these edges up just a little bit, clean it up a little. But the other idea is that this can magnet onto contacts and stuff. So I can just take any old connector like that and I could just magnet it onto something. Let me find an example. So let's just say I'm in a negative grounded environment, and I take a negative wire here, we magnet this thingy on, and I can do that, and I can check voltage off, you know, various points with this thing. So hopefully it sort of works as its designed purpose. And actually we want to see the numbers up the right way, so we're going to do this. I'm going to flip it around. There you go. So hopefully this will work as my everyday carry voltmeter, and I can use it just for low voltage stuff. It works well enough. And we can see here, even with the diode, it's saying 13.8. We have about 13.8 on the house battery at the moment, so it's registering pretty close to what I'd expect. But yes, my solution with the solder, oh, I nearly shorted stuff because magnets. Anyway, let's piss this off out of the way. Now, the solution to the weakening magnetic field, you've probably noticed here, these lost about 1/3 of their magnetism when I soldered to them. So I just added more magnets to them. I added the stack. So I can solder it, and even if that magnet's not great, I can just add more. That was my solution. I got an extra magnet on the top there. So yeah, and actually if I need raised contacts, that is the other solution. We just whack more magnets on the top of that. And when you can buy these things by the stack, you can just keep adding more of them until you end up with nice raised contacts. So this is going to be kind of useful. I might make a set of magnetic leads for it, but I figure I can just carry a standard set of clip leads. I don't need to make anything fancy. They just stick right on. So yeah, hope it's been an interesting video, but as I said, not all of them can be long form videos that take a lot of time. But I thought this might appeal to the electronic viewers among you. Anyway, see you in the next one. And just as I finished gluing everything up, I realized the solder joint didn't hold. That's going to be fun.